Hello students, welcome to MJC Learning. In subject IT, chapter Emerging Technologies, we will be learning about cloud computing and its models. So we will have a brief introduction on the cloud computing definition and the models of cloud computing. That is infrastructure as a service, platform as a service, and software as a service. These three models of cloud computing we will be learning in brief with a definition and introduction to cloud computing. Let's start now. I think cloud computing is a new concept which some of you all have not heard of. Let's take an example to understand it. A simple example. We have all traveled in a bus. In a bus, other passengers also are also traveling with us. Everyone has a ticket and wait for their destination to arrive. Nobody knows each other, but all are traveling together. So bus is a common platform for all passengers to travel. The same concept will be applicable here somewhat. Cloud computing is just like that bus, carrying data and information for different users and allowing to use its service with minimum cost. I repeat again, cloud computing is carrying data and information for different users and allowing to use its service with a minimum cost. The term cloud refers to a network or the internet. Cloud computing is a process of accessing different type of resources over the internet. It is a technology that uses remote servers on the internet to store, manage and access data online rather than the local drives. Data can be anything such as files, images, documents, audio, video, etc. So all these type of data we are storing and accessing whenever we want from the cloud. That is the remote servers on the internet. Now why we need cloud computing? If you consider your PC storage, whether you have lots of data in your drive and it is still growing, you will need to buy a higher capacity disk for storage. And again, if you need to carry it out anywhere, you have to have an external storage. However, in cloud computing, you can rent the cloud storage and access it from any device connected to the internet. Also, you pay for the storage that is used. Today, data storage and its security has become a priority in all the fields. Large and small businesses spend a huge amount of money to maintain their data, but not all can afford high cost of IT infrastructure and backup support services. For them, cloud computing is a cheaper solution. So also if you have in-house IT server, you have to pay for its repairs and maintenance and ensure that your system runs smoothly. But in cloud computing, the service provider takes complete responsibility of the complications and the technical faults in the cloud. So you don't have to bother. We all have experienced cloud computing at some instant of time. For example, we are using mail services like Gmail, Yahoo, or smartphone apps. Some of the operations that we can do using cloud computing are developing new applications, storage, backup, and recovery of data, hosting websites, analysis of data, and streaming audios and videos. So, cloud computing acts like a model for enabling convenient on demand network access to a shared pool of computer resources like network, servers, storage, applications, and services released with the service provider interaction. So, this was a brief intro on cloud computing. Next, we will see some of the models of cloud computing. There are three primary service models, or you can say cloud computing offerings. That is IaaS, PaaS, and SaaS. Infrastructure as a service, platform as a service, and software as a service. These three models we will be learning in detail one by one. First, we will see IaaS, that is infrastructure as a service. IaaS is a virtual data center. It gives users access to storage, networking, servers, and other computing resources via the cloud. It provides automated and scalable environment that provide a high degree of control and flexibility for the user. Hardware resources, that is the storage, and computing power, that is your CPU, memory, are offered as services to the customers. This enables businesses to rent these resources rather than spending money to buy dedicated servers and networking equipments also. The IaaS provider owns all of the physical hardware and takes care of all the maintenance and cost associated with running a data center. So examples of IaaS are Amazon Web Services, MS Azure, Google Compute Engine, and IBM Cloud Burst. Next, we will see some key features of IaaS. First one is, instead of purchasing hardware outright, users pay for IaaS on demand. Second, infrastructure is scalable depending on processing and storage needs. As your business grows, you can add more resources, you can expand when you need them. Third, enterprises save cost of buying and maintaining their own hardware. In the event of hardware failure, these redundant systems will keep your services running as if nothing has happened. So this was the IaaS. It gives users the access to storage, networking, servers, and other computing resources via the cloud. Next, we will see the second one, that is the platform as a service, PaaS. PaaS provides an environment for developers to quickly write and deploy the code. PaaS is built on top of IaaS by providing the operating system along with development tools, database engines, analytics, and more. For example, say you are provided with a paper, paintbrush, and colors, and you just have to draw a picture using these tools. So PaaS, the platform uh, is a service which is providing a platform to support application development. Everything is provided to you. You just have to work on it. The main benefit of using PaaS is that developers don't have to install, configure, or update the underlying operating system or the software that runs applications. They can simply write the code in less time and save money. A service provider offers access to a cloud based environment which users can develop, manage, and deliver applications. In addition to storage and other computing resources, users are able to use a suite of pre built tools to develop, customize, and test their own applications. You are provided pre built tools and customizing options in the platform. You just have to use and develop your own application. By utilizing a PaaS provider, you can focus on your content or your product rather than the software underneath it. Most often, internet browsers are used as the development environment. So here you can consider examples as your Google App Engine, Windows Azure, OpenShift, etc. And some of the key features of platform as a service are: first one, it provides a platform with tools to test, develop, and host applications in the same environment. It enables organization to focus on development. The operating systems can be changed and upgraded frequently, including associated features and system services. So providers manage security, operating system server software, and backups. Fourth, it facilitates collaborative work even if teams work remotely. Globally distributed development it is. So teams are able to work together on the software development projects. So this was the second type of cloud computing model, the platform as a service, PaaS. Third model of cloud computing is SaaS, software as a service. The traditional software model, which we used earlier, required a license for each user since the software was installed locally. Now, SaaS, software as a service, it removes the need to install software on individual machines by providing it over a secure internet connection. Your software is accessible from any device, requiring no installation. SaaS providers automatically deliver new updates. So, a service provider delivers software and applications through the internet. Users do not install application on their local devices. Instead, applications reside on a remote cloud network and you have to access it through the web. Many important tasks like accounting, sales, invoicing, and planning all can be performed using this SaaS, and you can consider your Google Apps as one of the example which you know better. Second is SAP, then you have Dropbox, MS Office Live, HubSpot, etc. These all are the examples of software as a service computing technology. So here you have some key features. First one, SaaS vendors provide users with software and applications via a subscription model. Second, users do not have to manage, install or upgrade software. Third, data is secure in the cloud. Equipment failure does not result in the loss of data. Fourth, use of resources can be scaled depending on service needs. And fifth, applications are accessible from any internet connected device from virtually anywhere in the world. That means there is global accessibility. So students, lastly, we will revise today's subtopics once again. The definition of cloud computing first. Cloud computing is defined as the delivery of computing services, including servers, storage, databases, networking, software, and intelligence over the internet to offer faster innovation, flexible resources, and economies of scale, that is, cost advantages. Then next we learned about the three models of cloud computing, that is IaaS, PaaS, and SaaS. The first one, IaaS, infrastructure as a service. These businesses offer services such as pay as you go, storage, networking, and virtualization. With IaaS, you can buy what you need and purchase more as your business grows. Platform as a service, PaaS. Users tend to be developers. A PaaS vendor provides hardware and software tools over the internet, and people use these tools to develop the applications. So a PaaS solution provides platform for developers to create unique and customizable softwares. And the third one, SaaS. Platforms make software available to the user over the internet, usually for a monthly subscription fee. So you can access the software from any device, anytime over the internet when you log into your account. So these were the three models in the cloud computing with their details. In the next session, we will learn more about cloud computing. Till then, keep learning. Thank you.